Hey folks, BC7 here, and welcome back to Maritime Search and Rescue with the ship simulator. And we are going to continue on the North Sea. The last time we rescued a yacht that had slammed into a buoy. We are on the highway to hell, Egoland. And yeah, buoy bumper, that was the one, where we end up having to tow the cruiser back to shallower ports so we could get some work done on her. This time around, we're going to have a look at the witness. So, a witness is reporting via cell phone. He can see people standing in the water near the seal banks and waving. An emergency? The rescue crew must check it out, while at the same time ensuring that the cell phone connection is maintained. And above all, can we really rely on this witness's statement? Any ambiguities need to be cleared up quickly via radio. Main activity in this operation: question, search, and rescue. Well, that sounds like it's a full day, so let's get right on her. I think this is actually still our first day of work. New logbook entry. Search the mobile phone and answer it. Well, guess what, guys? I can barely hear a mobile phone ringing is the way this one starts. And I'll be honest with you, she ain't the easiest thing to find, okay? Yeah. Like, I actually went to record this earlier, and... come on. Thank you. And it took me so long to find the phone that I actually have restarted the recording, because it gets quite frustrating to figure out that around the entire ship, and you gotta find your way down here and to this mess hall, and there's your phone.
Sea Rescue Cruiser Herman Marvita. Pete Songen here.
This is Friedrich. I'm a bird keeper at the Institute of Avian Research.
Oh, how nice.
Over near the Wind Cliff, I
Oh,
can see
how
people
nice.
standing and waving frantically.
Less nice. They're standing and waving?
Yes, I think so. I'm looking at them through my binoculars and can only just make them out.
Huh.
They could actually be standing right on the submerged cliff.
Maybe there are casualties?
Either way, we have to rescue them.
MRCC Bremen, this is the Herman Marvita. We just received a report of people on the cliff.
Hello, Herman Marvita. Are you heading there?
Yes, we are. We're in contact with a bird keeper who has the people in his sights.
Good. Keep us in the loop.
Can you stay on the phone, Friedrich?
Of course. I'll keep watching the people.
Okay.
We'll stay in contact.
So that's our scenario. A fellow that works up at the bird sanctuary has spotted some people standing out in the water, frantically waving, and he's pretty sure that's not a good thing. So we're gonna go and check it out. Problem being, we gotta try and stay within his cell phone reception, which is gonna be quite limited. So we're gonna go back to our bird's eye view of the old Marwita here. Whoopsie. Let's try that one. We don't really need to be putting any fires out. Okay, I'm not sure how we will be able to tell if we are still in cell phone range. But let's let them know we're heading out.
MRCC Bremen. This is the Herman Marvita. Nothing unusual to report.
Alrighty. Or we'll just say nothing and head out. Another nice day. Okay, what's happening here? I don't seem to have any steerage. That's kind of weird. Not sure what was going on there. Alright. That's really odd. Must have had a cookie crumb under my A key. There we go. Yeah, she's fine now. Okay, so now we are going to head out here and find out just what's going on, because there seems to be a little bit of skepticism on this. Whoa, Alright, we must have an insurging tide or something, because, yeah, steering's a little bit funky. So, yeah, there's, they don't seem 100% convinced, maybe, that, Buddy's got his together. I'm just gonna try and stay relatively close to land here. Hopefully that way we won't be losing his cell phone connection too quickly. I'm still gonna have to keep the buoys where the buoys go, which means this one must stay on our port side. If I cut inside of it, I'm in the wrong part of the channel. And you can see the one over on that side is of course green, because that's to remain on our starboard side. So, now that we're around the port marker, we can start coming back in. There we go. Again, we have a green starboard marker out here, so we know we are still in the channel. And they do eventually want us to head that way, but I think we're going to have to, like I say, try and stay within cell phone range, because I get a feeling once we get too much past that island. Alright, we're sort of between shipping lanes. Now why? Yeah, you'll notice that all of the buoys are now green. Okay, that's not quite right. Even if there was several harbor entrances there, you'd still have to... Oh, maybe this buoy's not green. Now maybe these are black and they're simply tie-up buoys. I think that's what's going on here. This isn't an actual channel buoy. Okay. Makes sense. My poor weak old eyes, everything's looking green and blue whether it is or not. Well, where we have to go is certainly not going to end up keeping us in range of the cell, I don't think. But we might as well start heading out. Turn the volume up a little bit.
Mr. Friedrich, is there any news?
Pete, I think our phone connection's breaking up here. That's cellular, not VHF.
You're right. If you travel too far out, we'll lose contact with the only person who can see the missing people. We shouldn't risk that. Return to within cell coverage.
We'll need an alternative method of transmission then, Pete.
MRCC Bremen. This is the Herman Marvida. Nothing unusual.
Oh, come on now.
Roger.
Just wondering how far in they want me to be before they're going to tell me I've got my cell phone back. There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Good. Then we're within cellular coverage.
Okay. I think what we're going to have to do then is leave the Marwita here.
Arndt,
Yes?
can you relay the phone conversation with Friedrich to me via VHF?
I'll give it a shot.
And,
Hello? Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can still hear you.
Great. MRCC Bremen. Daughter boat Verena deployed.
there we
We're now
go.
searching the Witt Cliff. 2 persons on board. In radio contact with the witness.
MRCC Bremen. Copy that.
So there you are. Now we have a relay set up. So the Herman will stay in touch with our sanctuary fella via cell phone, and then on the UHF radios that both the Verena and the Marwita carry, we'll be able to stay in touch no matter how far out I get from the mothership. So And you'll also notice I'm kind of ignoring the buoys. Yeah.
Verena to MRCC Bremen. We're on location at the Witt Cliff.
Okay. Give me
can't see
more
anybody.
details.
How accurately can you see these people?
What do you want to know?
Well, let's find out first if you're using a
What
telescope.
kind of binoculars are you using?
Well, a commercial pair, variable zoom.
How high is the zoom?
The zoom, well, as high as possible, 60 times.
Whoa.
60 times magnification? He can't be just looking at the cliff with that.
No kidding, man. No kidding. Can you actually see them
Are the people
standing?
really standing?
Well, yes, they're standing.
What are
Really?
they standing on then?
I don't know. Something floating.
Damn it! Now he tells us that.
Okay. And where are you?
Where are you standing?
I'm standing on the spa promenade, and I'm looking northeast. Approximately in the direction of the seal banks, and that's where I see the people.
How big do the people look?
Well, I can see them well, but they're small. But I can't see them waving anymore.
Uh-oh.
Not well, anyway.
I'll tell you what. That guy has damn good binoculars.
No kidding.
To spot the people even though they're so small. And to see people on something floating.
The people are not even on the cliff. They're somewhere far out there in the deep water.
We should set out right away.
Alright. That's kind of what I thought. Let's send in a helicopter to get a little help here.
Couldn't you find the people?
No, we assume they're a lot farther north than that. In the deep water, perhaps on a capsized yacht.
I see. We'll conduct a search. We'll
Alright.
start north of the cliffs. We'll give you more information as soon as we reach the area. The helicopter is on its way. You do the OSC.
On our way.
Here we go. New destination available. Yeah, we're heading that way, let me tell you. I can see a vessel out there, but it sure as heck doesn't look like there's anything wrong. Although we haven't really reached the search grid, nor have I seen any sign of a helicopter, so we'll have to see how that goes. With our little dude. Okay. Yeah, you can see from the contouring here we are getting into shallower water. So let's see what's going on. We're also getting into the beginning of the search grid. We might actually see a helicopter coming up here eventually. Okay, there's the helicopter.
MRCC Bremen. Verena is now approaching the search area.
Roger, Verena. The helicopter's already on site. We'll carry out a coordinated creeping line search. Travel in parallel tracks within the search area. Meanwhile, the helicopter will fly over the area.
I know what a creeping line search is. We'll be in touch once we have a visual.
Good luck.
Okie donkey. Oh, speaking of a visual, I can see lumpies on the horizon. Well, well, well. Oh, wait a minute, maybe that's just dirt on my monitor. No, I'm just kidding. We got something going on here. Didn't get to do much of a search pattern there, guys. Let's get up a little closer. It's time to keep our eyes open, though. Because we don't want to be slamming into anybody.
MRCC Bremen, we can see 3 people.
Okay.
They're all around the capsized yacht. The yacht's floating keel up and taking on water. They're no longer standing
don't
on
see
it
the
and have
people
jumped
yet.
into the water.
Ah, there we
I'll send
go.
you over the coordinates.
Well done. You should start the rescue operation.
What do you think?
With water temperatures at around 18 degrees, they're probably hypothermic.
Okay. Let's get into our rescue position here. Oh, come on. That's 2. The other fella should be just out that way a little bit. There he is. You can go back to the other view for this, of course, but I find this usually works pretty well. There we go.
This is the OSC Herman Marvita with 3 castaways on board. Please inform the hospital on Heligoland. We'll bring them there with the Marvita.
I'm on it.
Okay. Wow. That's a fair-sized boat. I don't know that we'll be bringing that one back right off. Crazy. And there's our helicopter. You guys can see her up in the top there. Probably heading back.
This is the OSC Herman Marvita with 3 castaways on board. Please inform the hospital on Heligoland. We'll bring them there with the Marvita.
I'm on it.
Alright. Now all we gotta do... Wow, can you ever zoom out, eh? That's a whole lot of ocean, man. Wow. Zoom. I like how the sound is completely adjusted to your distance as well. That's a nice touch. That's a reasonably annoying seagull. So I've seen a couple other videos done on this, and I'd have to say the people doing them have not played Ship Simulator Extreme, because they seem absolutely blown away by the water effects, when in fact this is toned down considerably. The Ship Simulator Extreme, boy, you put the graphics effects on high and you pretty much want to wring your clothes out after you play an episode, because the water is that real. Yeah, you can see the helicopter's just tiny little dot in the distance now. He's had about enough, I guess. And make sure our boys are awake. Yeah, okay. Head back through the breakwater. Well, it was nice of that guy to give us a call and let us know he thought something was out of order, because as it turns out, by guppy, it was. Alright, now Long drive back. Definitely a long cruise back. Well, we're doing 32 knots, so that's pretty good. What the heck's the helicopter doing? He seems to be coming back towards us. There he goes. Must be off on another one. I carried away watching the helicopter. Almost forgot where the Marweta was. They're not really going to let us have a good look at that thing. It's too bad. Oh well. Let's get back on board. Come on, boys. Drop the ramp. The Verena's coming on.
Jasper, we've got 3 people with hypothermia. Prepare everything to stabilize them.
All right, Pete.
Who knows how long they were drifting out there. Meanwhile, I'll steer the Herman Marvita back to Heligoland.
Okay. Let's get back out here. Tide's going out, I think, is what's happening. If I'm any judge of the way this thing's steering. Let's get back into the proper channel markers. Okay, we're good here. That should just take us around the port marker and we can head in. Draft 2.8 meters. Well, I don't imagine that's going to change unless we take on some incredibly heavy weight or I don't know. I wonder if it changes when we start up the water monitors. Because I would imagine that there's a few gallons between where the intakes are and where they actually come out of the monitors. And water ain't light. Alright. Yeah, I know we're being a little bit cheaty. I should have actually come into the harbor way out there past the starboard marker, but in the interest of saving a little bit of time for our video, we're going to cut a couple of corners. But again, coming back, I really wouldn't have been able to use that particular lane that I was in. I should have gone back out into the proper shipping lane, put the green buoy to my starboard side and come in that way, and we would have ended up coming pretty much straight on. And the reason they want you doing that is this bit of rough water right on this corner. Yeah, that's telling us that's one shallow little puppy. And we are almost back to port. Very nice. Good mission. Oh. Wow. The helicopter up there, really quick turnabout at the end of that. Okay, I need a little bit of steerage here, guys. Come on. Thank you. Ah, good. There's the ambulance waiting on us. Always a good sign. And right about there. Should do. Whoops. That's going to cost me. How's that? Am I going to be able to get a line on from there? Hopefully. Let's see. Shall we? We're going to pop down to first person mode and see if we can't manage to get a line on the jetty, shall we? Oops, I didn't know I could pick up a line inside. We'll just throw that over there. What's a little extra rope amongst friends, right? Of course. I think we're a little far out, boys. I do. Maybe not. I used to be a pretty good toss in my time. There we go.
Hart, I think it's time to pay our cruiser a visit.
The water level is low. There must be something to see now.
Herman Marita to MRCC.
MRCC. Hi, Pete.
I'm now inserting an air cushion in the belly of the buoy bumper.
Be nice to the poor thing.
What?
She's already swallowed a good few things.
You know me. I'm very gentle.
Okay, that's
From
just a
your
little
lips to
weird.
God's ears. Good luck.
Okay, and I think that probably a new destination available. That's going to send us back on our way for our new mission. So, till then, guys, I think we'll call it here. That was a very successful mission. And, yeah, they only let you pick up one mooring rope. Alright. Yeah, that was a successful mission. The Marweda has once again managed to pluck a few poor innocents from the ocean. And, hey, that's what we're here for. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment. Whether you did or didn't enjoy it, leave a comment. I can take it. And, all else fails, heck, throw a subscription my way. This has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. We'll see you next time we're on board the Herman Marweda. Till then, well, ciao for now.